This is dedicated to the souls of children whose stories were left unheard, therefore untouched. Can you see me? Do you remember me? I know I do wrong. I know I don't listen right. And it is with me you fuss and fight. But please, these are my last confessions. Though I clench my eyes as well as my body tight and remain quiet as a mouse, I can't sleep at night. So yesterday I ran away, because in that home I cannot stay, for it is only a house, and unspoken truths lay hidden in the walls. And if those walls should ever speak my deepest, darkest secrets, they shall leak. But since there's things I cannot say, now it is to my dismay, my stories to you I shall finally relay. In my bed it crept, swept swiftly my innocence away, much worse than a thief in the night, but in its hand something more precious than a collector's jewels. Yes. My life gone astray faster than I could ever say, but I dare not utter a word. See, my teeth shuddered so, and every inch of my being quivered right down to the core of my soul. In God I sought, for my life I fought, but with no success. So on my body far more than a burden decided to lay. Cried my eyes blood dry, wiped them away to blood-stained tears. Internal fears turned living nightmare gone astray. Haywire, barbed wire, no picket fence for me, no one on the fence for me. See, it just wreaked havoc on me. See, no one checks on the census and no one checks on me. Just cash checks on me. Lock me, cage me, much worse than a bird, for my story goes unheard. Oh, how I miss thee. Oh, how I love you. But he beats thee and it hurts me far more than the damage done on me. So, mommy, can you see me? Do you remember me? I know I do wrong. I know I never listened right. And it is always with me you fuss and fight. But it is I who within you want to do right. So I went to my knees, praying to pry your eyes open just enough to see the light. Hoping and wishing that early morning yearning would die in you. For in these times I cannot rely on you. And so many things they tried on you, and I cried on you. And as I wept, you slept and dreamt things of unthinkable worlds. But your state was not of the dormant, but of the hollow. As were your cheeks and stomach due to the lack of food. For your hunger no longer relied on that of the earth, but of that which a lab could only birth. So I prayed for a rebirth in you, only to unwillingly receive that growth in me. What a disgust in me. I lost trust in me. He rated me. Teachers now degraded me. No friends but peers berated me. They say sad to see. Won't even make it to see 9th grade halls. So on this wall I write my last confessions. I'm a sick man's obsession, downtrodden youth. I am the story of too many. I am the untold truth. I'm the death of a promising future, the stain on a country's flag. I am the screaming from their souls. I am the residue dripping down the walls. I am the unstated questions. Can you see me? Do you remember me? I am the unspoken lines. I know I do wrong. I know I don't listen right. And it is with me you fuss and fight. But pain now permeates my being and keeps me from seeing any light in the midst of the fight. Misused, abused, and left in dire need of help. I am one of the lost and confused. I am the sheep that can't find its way, gone astray, and on that path my body was slain. Been raped and pillaged, cut me open, set out for dead, and on my body is where their boots tread. Amongst the grass and the trees, my blood poured. But before I took my last breath alone, my mind painted a perfect home for me. There I saw my soul set free. There I was allowed to be unconditionally me, and loved nonetheless. Then, like many, my body then put to rest. So will you take this moment to read the very last plead for me? Will you do this in order to set others free, to see that which God created them to be? Understand there is no other choice for me. So will you be a voice for me?